So why do we need to get there tonight? What's she up to now?
Frank, do try to be agreeable. This is her big award weekend. It's very prestigious.
Prestigious my arse.
Well, that certainly is.
Oh no, don't tell me that Nvidia will be there.
It's okay. Nvidia is staying at some fancy hotel.
You heard what happened to that poor chap back in Italy.
Frank, just keep quiet. Don't say nothing. No one knows for certain what happened.
No witnesses left, you mean?
Dear God, will it never stop?
When did she get him?
Only a few weeks ago, apparently. He's very intelligent, she says.
I don't know how she can stand it. She must be deaf from that racket her pop group makes.
We'll meet him properly tomorrow. Now, let's try to get some sleep.
Oh, good Lord. Is he dangerous?
Daddy, you can tell he likes you. Look at him salivating.
Suzanne, dear, that's not necessarily a sign of affection.
Here he comes. Help.
Oh, Frank. He loves you.
Get him off me.
Bernard, come now and we'll get you some breakfast.
Looks like he's already made a start. Suzanne, dear, you've hardly eaten any breakfast. Are you eating properly?
Don't fuss, Mummy.
Sweetheart, what you need is a damn good steak and kidney pie instead of that green stuff you peck at.
Well, funnily enough, there is someone I'd like you to meet at tea time.
Sounds intriguing. Is that the doorbell?
Yes, just a minute. Oh, hello, Valerie.
Suzanne, dear, could I ask a favour, please? I've just bought this lottery ticket, but my telly's gone on the blink. This evening, could you check the numbers for me? It might be my lucky day.
Well, I've got an important function tonight, but all right, I should have just enough time.
Who is that, dear?
Just my neighbour. I call her Mrs. Cousin It.
Okay, how sweet.
Good to see you fitting into the community.
Yes. Anyway, Mummy, how are things going at your practice?
Well, Mr. Jenkins was in again this week for his little blue pill supply.
I thought you could get those over the counter these days.
Well, these are extra potent.
I bet Mrs. Jenkins is glad about that.
Oh, he's not going there. He's out of my surgery like a greyhound as soon as he's got his grubby little hands on the merchandise.
For a quick supper before we go to the club, I thought we'd visit the Blue Sea Fish and Chip shop. You can meet Blue Sea Bobby. He's a very interesting character.
Well, if we must. However, there are some nice proper restaurants in town.
Don't be awkward, Frank.
Have you decided what you want yet?
Suzanne, why is he dressed like that?
He's a bit eccentric. The local kids call him Lord of the Fries. One night he was out wandering about the woods.
Uh-huh.
Oh yes, I bet he was.
He came across something incredible, hidden in the depths of the forest. We can go and have a look next time you're here.
Oh my. You will be careful, won't you, dear?
3 cod chips, please, Bobby. Mum and Dad, while you get ready, I'm just going to check the lottery results for Mrs. Cousin It.
Welcome to tonight's £40 million lottery show. The winning numbers are 9, 19, 22, 24, 32 and 41.
Did she have any luck?
No, I'm afraid not. Not a penny.
Congratulations to the winner, who lives in the Wiltshire area.
Here we are at the Continental Club. Mum and Dad, go and mingle a bit. There must be a few of my old school friends you remember. I'm just going to have a quick chat with Nvidia, and then I'll have to go to the dressing room.
You might need some garlic.
Frank. Stum.
Oh look, there's the boys and the band. You should go and meet them.
Blimey. Good job I got all my shots up to date.
Invidia, darling. I take it all is well?
Bellissimo, sweetie. All clear on the western front.
I left that yacht in Melbourne Harbour as we agreed, should you need a bolt hole to run to for a while.
No worries, but a very nice idea anyway. Now go and get ready. You'll be fabulous, my talented chum. See you afterwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Continental Club this evening for the annual WAPA Awards ceremony. This year, we have a bright new star as our winner. According to her notes, Suzanne is the most incredibly important singer to have ever graced us with her presence. So without further ado, please welcome her to the stage to accept the award.
Thank you. I just have a few words to say before we play you some thermonuclear rock and roll. I would like to thank the Wiltshire Academy of Performing Arts from the bottom of my heart, and everybody at Possibly Project and Greenleaf Studios for their undead support of me. I wouldn't be in this auditorium, let alone up here, if it wasn't for an incredibly talented man, my new manager, Ego Monster. Thank you so much for all that you gave me. You arsehole inspired. And to my best friend and my dog Bernard, who I would share this with if he gave a damn. Walkies. I would like to thank our miraculous band, our lead guitarist. I didn't forget you this time. But especially our bass player, Dimbo Drongo, whose talent knows no recognizable description. And how about our wonderful keyboard player, Big Poser, who is a beautiful man in his own words. And our wonderful, awesome drummer, Animal. In his case, he really is an oxymoron. I would not have been able to sing from my heart if I had not understood love of a galactic magnitude. And for that, I thank my family. My mother, Pat, who I love more than anything, and my father, Frank, who is just the dearest person in the whole of Somerset. He is my earthly guardian angel who still owes me money from last year. But even more, especially to my grandmother Gwyneth, who has breached unbreachable barriers and indeed has discombobulated the undiscombobulatable more times than I care to remember. I love you more than almost anything in the world. And to my grandfather, Frank Sr., who nearly made it here tonight, but couldn't quite stagger this far, due to happy hour at the Rising Moon in Devizes. Grandpa, I want you to know that you have created a beautiful family who loves you and loves each other more than anything except money. And we thank you for that. And I thank you, my devoted and ever-loving, generous audience. The merchandise store will be open throughout tonight's concert and online at www.suzanneisgreat.com and on Ugly Fat Mug. Thank you so much.
Well, what can you say about that? Let's hear it for Suzanne.
She didn't thank me. She thanked everyone else. Why didn't she thank me? I used to know her at junior school. Mind you, she used to steal my lunch money.
Please welcome to the stage, Suzanne and LFO.